this is different.
Yeah.
It's like a different kind of human. He's built different. There's something about him. It's also the style is different.
Yeah.
The movement is different. The way he's able to land extraordinary power with no telegraph.
Yeah.
The way he's able to damage your calves and slowly start breaking you down.
We got to say the king of Brazil right now, because this man putting on for Brazil. It seems like this man fights every couple of months. He's putting on for Brazil. He riding Lamborghinis now. He in big mansions. Hey, Alex
Shama.
Pereira. Shama, brother.
Shama. Hats off to Alex Pereira. Great fight, great defense. Third title defense in like 180 days or something like that, which is absurd, insane, unreal. What is this guy made out of? I saw the clips that people were posting on IG saying he was sick, he had this, his injuries. And that's why I'm saying these title fights, they take a lot out of you. His fights don't go the full rounds, but he's training hard. He's doing 5-round training camps. Back to back to back.
Alex Pereira defended the belt 3 times in 7 months. That is absolutely fucking insane. That is insane. Some people fight 3 times in 2 years.
Yeah.
That dude, that is so badass. That's gangster as it gets right there.
That's what you have to do. You look, when you get in the UFC, this is what I did as well. He did it the right way. Fight as much as possible. Fight as much as possible so you can be in people's faces so they can see that guy just fought. That guy just fought. Oh, I just saw him fight last month. And you fight as much as you can, and you get that momentum behind you, and then you become champion. You're that guy, and then again, you just that momentum constantly. You're in people's faces. You're getting posted here, and that's how you build a stock up. So I've done that, and he's doing it the right way.
Poatan's got to be one of the best. Like we were just talking about it. He's easily, I think, the biggest star in the UFC right now. He's an animal. Has probably the best career in 2 years that we've seen out of anyone in the UFC. So good on him, man. He's crushing it. He's inspiring, that guy.
He defended the belt for the 3rd time, I think. And so now he has tied me for the 2nd most title defenses in light heavyweight, like modern history, right? So since Zuffa bought it, nobody's defended the belt more than John Jones, myself, and now Alex Pereira. So he's already in the conversation for one of the greatest light heavyweights of all time. He's defended the belt as many times as I did, and he just defended it for the first time in April. So he defended in April, June, and now October. Is this guy already starting to enter into the GOAT conversation?
To be pound for pound #1, you got to be finishing people. You can't be scraping by them with split decisions. You got to do it in emphatic fashion. And I don't think there's anyone out there right now with the finishing ability of Alex Pereira. It is frightening what he can do.
I don't get starstruck. I'm around someone, I don't really see it. I'm like, okay, no big deal. When I see Pereira, though, he's different. He is a star. That's a dude that I get chills when he walks out to fight. It's just a completely different thing. There's no question about it. I tweeted about it. That guy has an aura about him just when he's walking around. And the whole look, and it's not a look as him putting on anything other than being who he is. This dude is built to fight. He's built to perform. He is a promoter's dream.
There's no doubt what this guy has done is unbelievable. Not just in, if you want to compare, and the way he's done it. I mean, this guy destroys everybody.
And there is something special going around Alex Pereira. The first time Vanderlei Silva was ever in my presence, he walked into a gym at Randy Couture's, and I remember I was out on the mat sparring. He just walked in, he got his bag over his shoulder. I swear to goodness, I could feel something around him. I felt that same way when I saw Royce. First time I saw Mike Tyson. Pereira is getting that. There is something happening at all times. I really never seen anything like Pereira. From a fighter to a presence to a leader to an inspiration, man. The guy is special, and I would not have predicted this, Daniel.
I was just telling you, this is a different thing you're dealing with. I mean, there's great kickboxers. There's a lot of great kickboxers. There's knockout artists. this is different. It's like a different kind of human. He's built different. There's something about him. It's also the style is different.
Yeah.
The movement is different. The way he's able to land extraordinary power with no telegraph. The way he's able to damage your calves and slowly start breaking you down. And Paulinho was saying that even the way he cuts weight is different.
Yeah.
He's like, the weight comes off him easy.
Yeah.
Like a lot of weight.
Yeah.
A lot of weight. And it just comes off him.
Right.
But I am getting increasingly more starstruck and not less when I am around Poatan Alex Pereira. Bro, like, what is it about this guy as he defends his belt now for the third time in 175 days that has guys like Joe Rogan speaking in superlatives that they've never uttered before?
When he's closing the gap, when he's there with his aura, with his size, with his presence, with all of that, it drains you. You know what? I made a note to myself. It was like watching a vice be tightened.
Yeah.
You ever, Ken, you watch a vice, you put a can, Sam, you put a can in a vice and you start tightening it and you watch the can start to just crumble. Start to bend, start to collapse. That's what watching Pereira to me is like.
Yeah, so from all the film study that we did for months, we did like my coaches and I, we didn't really take into consideration the strength of his jab. And, anytime watching Alex, we could see, obviously, his left hook is the most devastating punch. Right. We knew that, range would be a little bit of a little bit of a difficulty, but we did everything we could to manage getting in range. I would say around third round, fourth round, when he really started to establish that jab, I couldn't really see it. It was fast, and not only fast, it was heavy.
He doesn't allow himself to get worked up, to go into overdrive, whether it's physical or mentally. You've got to be calm in there, and that's what you see from Alex Pereira. Always extremely calm.
I love how everybody thinks that I'm always against Alex Pereira. I'm a big fan of the style he implements when he fights people. I want to see people expand their martial arts.
And he's putting the work in, man. This guy is disciplined. Every time I see him, he shows a new wrinkle to his game. The improvements that he's shown from, the first fight that we did for the rewind for the UFC to where he's at now, dude, it's unbelievable. It's unbelievable. This is a true martial artist, but he's also a fighter, man, all the way down to the heart.
I think it's a very short period of time. Roundtree, possibly Ankalaev. I don't know that I can go any further on the list, where guys are going to quit in the back. There is a Mike Tyson-esque, an Anderson Silva-esque aura around Pereira, and I think guys are going to start buckling.
Yeah, no, he's big, he's strong. Everything he does hurts. I mean, there's nothing about him that's gentle. Yeah. His look, his physicality, nothing that's gentle. I mean, he doesn't do anything, with a feather duster. He does everything with a sledgehammer.
We have to take care of our bodies. And that's the only thing that concerns me about him being so active. It's fun, it's great, and he's winning on top of that. So that's even better. But I am concerned about the longevity of him in his title reign, and again for his health going forward.
I hope he takes a little bit of time off, man. Enjoy, relax, let the body recover a little bit. But he probably won't. He'll just go right back to training, dude. And again, I have to admit, I want to see him as soon as possible.
I was talking to his manager and his coach after the fight, and they said they told the UFC, we're going to go to Salt Lake, we're going to try to train, but we may pull out. They said, the UFC said to him, that would suck, but let us know how it goes. because we have 2 title fights. We'll elevate one if that's what we need to do.
Wow.
Dude, he fights. The goodwill you gain from the organization when you do that is unbelievable. So if he did go into the offices of Dana and Hunter and those guys and go, I would like to fight Tom Aspinall for the interim championship, those actions that he showed last weekend leads to you receiving those types of opportunities. So the world really is his oyster in terms of what he can do next.